Welcome to the Ben Diddle Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. We were this close to a 40-point double-double. Caitlin Clark drops 37 and 10 as the Indiana Fever beat the Chicago Sky. Dijonai dirtbag Carrington. Dijonai, you circled this date, Dijonai. You said 8/23 was the day, Dijonai. Well, unfortunately for you, Caitlin Clark circled that date as well. Unfortunately for you, Kelsey Mitchell circled that date as well. And you know what they did to you on 8/23/2026? They spanked that ass all up and down that basketball court. The Indiana Fever end the road trip with a W, beating the Chicago Sky 113-90, a solid 23-point victory. Fairly close game in the first half. Then Kelsey Mitchell gets going. Caitlin Clark carrying the team in the first half. Kelsey Mitchell gets going in the second half. And these two just trade. They went turn for turn, punching on the Chicago Sky. All right, I'll drain a three. Splash. Okay, now I'll drain a three. Splash. Okay, watch this. Crossover, step back, splash. Oh, watch it. Folks, Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark were taking turns abusing the Chicago Sky today. Taking turns abusing the Chicago Sky today. Let's get into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Wrapped up the trip with a dub. 113-90, the Indiana Fever win. Caitlin Clark with secured a double-double, 37 points, 10 assists, with an assist to Mikayla Timpson. Mikayla Timpson, folks, Mikayla Timpson, I'm not going to say she's automatic around the rim, but she's damn near close to it. I'm not going to say Mikayla Timpson's automatic around the rim, but she's damn near close to it. If she catches a CC pass, she's going up with it, and it's going in. It's going in. Caitlin Clark now has more 30-point, 10-assist games in her career, with 5, than the rest of the WNBA has combined in league history. Let that sink in. I'm going to have a sip of coffee while that sinks in. Yeah. Yeah. By herself, she's got more 30-point, 10-assist games by herself than the entire league combined. Entire league history combined. Disgusting. And her running mate, Kelsey Mitchell, extends her record and now has 23 straight games, scoring at least 20 points. Mitchell achieved this with a quarter to spare in the Fever Sky game. Folks, before we get into Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell raining down threes against the Chicago Sky, let's just take a quick look at the box score, shall we? Indiana Fever beat the Chicago Sky 113-90. Come out in the first quarter. For the first 7 minutes, all CC, all Mikayla Timpson, pick and roll with first play of the game. Caitlin Clark running up and down. Mikayla Timpson beating the opposing team down the court. Looked like Hannah Stolke out there, to be honest with you. It looked like Hannah Stolke back in the Iowa days, just beating the opponents down court, getting an easy layup. Mikayla Timpson, you are a starting power forward in this league. Now, what is the Indiana Fever going to do with Monique Billings moving forward? We shall see come the offseason. But Mikayla Timpson is a starting power forward for this team. They cannot afford to lose her. This is a player that understands how to play with Caitlin Clark, and defensively, she's an additive. Defensively, she's D'ing everything up. She's D'ing everything up. Even swatted Camila Cardoso. 22 points in the second quarter, and then the eruption starts at halftime. 33 points in the third, 30 points in the fourth. Kelsey Mitchell, if memory serves me correctly, between 14 and 17 points in the third quarter. Kelsey Mitchell had 7 points at halftime. Then before you know it, I look at her box score in the third quarter, boom, 21 points. Shout out to everybody in the venue, by the way. Great time in the venue. Great time in the venue. And shout out to that NBC announce team. That crew is pretty damn good. They seem to spread out the glaze very evenly, and as Caitlin Clark's chasing down this monster game, they made sure we knew about her monster game. They made sure we knew about her monster game. They wanted to make sure that we knew about the history on the line. They did a great job. Shout out to those two ladies. Kelsey Mitchell, like I said, 52-ish%, 30 points, 6 for 9 from the three-point line, 4 assists for Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark, 37 points, 10 assists, 5 turnovers. About those 5 turnovers, she had 5 turnovers at halftime. She played the whole entire second half, not turning the ball over at all. 8 for 12 from the three-point line. Folks, when Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark are combining 14 for 21 from the three-point line, you know what they would say back in the day, right? Shout out to everybody that played Halo and Call of Duty competitive. GG, no re. That means good game, no rematch. It's over. If these two are shooting 14 for 21 combined from the three-point line, just pack your bags and go home because you guys got no chance winning that. No chance. Shout out to Shane McMahon. Lexi Hull, 14 points for Lexi Hull, 2 rebounds for Lexi Hull. Michaela Timpson, 12 points, 9 boards for Michaela Timpson. Monique Billings got this nod at the starting center spot with AB out. 6 points, 5 boards for Monique Billings. Maisha Allen, 5 points. Mercedes Russell started the second half as the center position. 3 points for Mercedes Russell. Sophie Cunningham, 3 points. Ty Howard saw some action. Raven Johnson saw some action. And then we emptied out the bench at the end of the game. Grace Van Duyven, how the you doing? She got in the game as well as Bree Hall. But Carrington, you circled this night, Carrington, and all you gave us was 7 points. Yikes. Natasha Cloud goes face-to-face with Enos Cantor, who's sitting courtside. I'm going to have that on the Quick Hits channel first thing tomorrow morning. Enos Cantor and Natasha Cloud coming face-to-face. We're going to talk about that. But let's get into the highlights, shall we? Let's get into the highlights. 8 threes for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark sets a new career high with 8 triples tonight. Mercedes Russell looking for CC. Dribble handoff. Caitlin Clark. Step back on Sydney Taylor. Create some space. Splash. I mean, this folks, you guys ever watch Avengers Endgame, where Thanos is getting fucked up by not Black Widow, Scarlet Witch getting fucked up, and then what does he say? Rain fire, dude. The Indiana Fever were raining fire all over the Chicago sky in this second half. Good grief, they were beating you know what down their leg. Here's Caitlin Clark again. Maisha Allen handoff, chip and Dijonai Carrington. Love to see it. Here we go again. Kelsey Mitchell, like I said, they were just trading. They were trading who's gonna beat up on the Chicago sky. Here's Kelsey Mitchell, dribble, tweener, step back, up. Sorry, too slow. Right in your face. Love to see that. Caitlin Clark again, creating space. This time, I believe this time in the corner. Yep, handoff by Kelsey Mitchell. Up, step back. Folks, they were just picking on the Chicago Sky guards today. Picking on them, they were beating on them like they stole something. Let's be real. Clark and Mitchell were beating on the Chicago Sky like they stole something. Pull up right in J.C. Sheldon's face. Michaela Timpson letting Camila Cardoso know, hey, I don't care how tall you are. I don't care how tall you are. Get that weak ass shit out of here. I don't care how tall you are. You got no lift. Get that junk out of here. Love to see Michaela Timpson. And then Caitlin Clark, we know, creating space. At the half, Caitlin Clark had 18 points, 3 3-pointers made, 6 assists at the halftime, and then her and Kelsey Mitchell collectively explode for a massive night, individually and together as a team. This was similar to how that win streak what happened. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell would go off, and the team would win games. Stephanie White needs to find a way to make sure that that the offense is focused on these two going off. The first 7.5 minutes needs to be the offense. Now I saw a lot of the reaction when AB was out. AB was out. A lot of people said AB's out. Caitlin Clark's about to have a massive game. A lot of people were saying AB is out. Caitlin Clark's about to have a massive game. And sure enough, she did. Stephanie White, you got to figure that out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. That means so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.